guys, Lauren Talbot, certified nutritionist, and you are watching my Healthy Living channel, your guide to enjoying the ride for a healthier, happier life. And today, we're going to talk about mushrooms, specifically shiitake mushrooms. We're also going to talk about how you can very easily add a meaty flavor and unique texture to your vegetarian meals. So, we're going to talk about shiitake mushrooms. Now, all mushrooms are not created equally. Those little white mushrooms that you often see on pizzas, stay away from those. All mushrooms are funguses, but those actually help to breed bad bacteria in the body. Shiitake mushrooms, on the other hand, are a great source of copper. They are a great source of protein. Yeah, protein. And they're a great source of B vitamins. So I'm going to show you how to cook shiitake mushrooms without using any oil. And I'm going to show you how to add phenomenal flavor. All right, so let's start off with this little cute guy. See him? He's so cute. Can you just imagine him growing out in your yard? Don't eat your mushrooms in your yard, by the way. So we're just going to remove this stem from our mushroom, and depending on where you get your mushrooms from, you don't have to clean them. I would suggest using a paper towel if you see any dirt, but definitely do not get them wet. They're just going to absorb the water, and then they will not cook properly, and they'll get really soggy. Ew. So we're just going to remove all of our stems from our mushrooms, and we're going to lay them on our cookie sheet lined with, I used aluminum foil this time because it was all I had, but preferably you want to use a non-stick pan or something that doesn't contain aluminum. All right, we've got mushrooms. They're laid out kind of like little cookies, but they're not cookies. And then we're going to take the stems, put them over here. I usually discard them. You can also use them in making soup. I don't really make a whole bunch of soups at the moment, but great for adding flavor in soups. But let's talk about our little cute cookie mushrooms. And we're gonna give them a phenomenal, meaty-like flavor. And we're gonna do that by taking some sea salt first, and we're gonna sprinkle these little mushrooms with just a little bit of sea salt each. Now remember, we're not using any oil, so that means that it's okay if we get a little bit heavy with our sea salt and our spices because it's not gonna stick as much as if we were using oil. But we don't wanna cook with a lot of oil. So the oil can come later if we want it to. So now we have some sea salt on here, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna make the mushrooms start to sweat and start to release their natural sugars. And what that's also gonna do for us is it's gonna help us when we add our next layer of spices, because it's gonna help the spices stick. So first, we're gonna add coriander, because coriander is what is commonly used in a lot of meat dishes. So we're gonna add some coriander in here, shake it on, shake it up. Next, we're going to add some cumin, because cumin is also commonly used in meaty dishes to add more dimension and flavor to the meat. We're not using meat, we're using shiitake mushrooms, but same idea. Sprinkle that on. Because we're not using oil, it is okay if we go a little bit crazy. So, we also wanted to preheat our oven to 350 degrees, which I already did in advance. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. And then we're gonna pop these babies into the oven for about 25 to 35 minutes, depending on your oven and depending on where you place it in the oven. So I'm gonna place it in the middle tray, and I am gonna watch these little mushrooms cook. All right, mushrooms are in the oven, and now we have to set a timer for about 25 minutes, and in 25 minutes, we're gonna check on those little boogers to see if they are doing okay. All right, see you in 25 minutes. Beautiful, and by the way, the smell in this kitchen is so incredible right now. I wish I could explain it to you. So these mushrooms are perfect for our purposes, because we wanted them to get just a little bit wrinkly, so where they start to pull in at the edges, and that's going to give them a really nice texture. So now we can just take our little mushrooms, off our non-stick tray. And you can either serve them whole like this, or you can chop them up into little slivers like this. And you can toss them with pastas, you can put them in your salads, you can put them with your quinoa dishes, and what that's going to do is it's just going to give it a nice leathery texture, much more filling, add much more density to your meals. And then what I like to do, depending on who I am serving, I love to toss them with just a teeny bit of olive oil. But it's about a teaspoon per cup of mushrooms. And we can just toss those around. And a great way to store these is to take a container and line it just with a piece of paper towel. And what that's going to do is it's going to absorb any extra moisture that's going to come off the mushrooms, so they're going to keep a little bit longer. So you could actually technically store these cute little mushrooms in your fridge for about 2 to 3 days and use them as you please. Though if you're anything like me, I would use these very quickly, like as in for lunch too. So anyways, that is my tip on how to add meaty texture and new flavor to your vegetarian and vegan dishes, and without actually using meat. So now you've got protein here, B vitamins, and you're ready to go. So please like this video, please subscribe to my videos. Let me know, leave a comment below what you think, what you want to see next, and I will see you soon. All right, peace out. I got mushrooms on a cloudy day. Light work. Hi guys, Lauren Talbot here, and you're watching my Healthy Living channel, your guide to enjoying the ride for a healthier, happier life. And what isn't happier than mushrooms and being able to add more meaty flavor and different textures to your vegetarian meals?